Hey everyone, so this video is going to be about a Chrome extension that I built for people in the market or involved in the stock market. Whether whether you're a day trader, looking at charts, scalper, hopefully this Chrome extension will help anyone that is having trouble controlling their emotions, sticking to their trading rules, strategy, and being disciplined, basically. So I built this Chrome extension called Snapchart that sits on top of popular platforms like TradingView and Tradeovate. So you can view an example right here. It's basically just like a chat bot, and that it can read a screenshot once you send it over. So it's kind of like having a trading buddy. Um, and it lives directly in your charts. So let's say, for example, you're hesitant about a setup, you can just be like, does this fit my strategy? And then I do a keyboard shortcut, which is Control Alt Enter, or you can just hit send with chart. So this will take a screenshot of your chart and base it off of what it sees, if it follows your rules or not. And the reason and how it follows your rules is if you go into the dashboard, you are prompted to add in your rules and strategy. As a sample, I did add in the 20 and 50 EMA, and included that I am an impatient trader. So what this will do is spit this out into Snapchart, and Snapchart will use that to base it off of, if that rule follows whatever it sees in your chart. So it says right now, no, current candles do not fit your rules cleanly. Mostly probably because it sees that it is chopping around right now. Also, the market is closed since it is Friday. Uh, so let's say, for example, if you want a more detailed analysis, let's go to a different area here. And let's do a screenshot for Analyze Chart. Analyze Chart is a more in-depth analysis on what it sees in the screenshot. So just make sure that your chart is clear and readable for the AI to read. So once that screenshot sends over, it's going to pop in a more detailed analysis of what it sees, levels that it can identify, price ranges that it sees as well too. So you can see that the messages are a lot more longer, more detailed, and in depth. So it is an incomplete analysis based off of your 2050 EMA. It's mentioning that the validity is 45 to 60% confidence that it is an incomplete strategy or entry for your trade. So here is a more detailed analysis. And for example, you can also save messages for the AI to reference later. So let's say, for example, you do like the response that this has. It might spit out a confidence message or mentioning that you're a specific type of trader. You can save that and it will show in the favorites tab here. And in the favorites tab, this message will always be referenced back to the AI so it knows what you favorited. Let's get back to here. Um, let's see. So basically, it's like having a trading buddy um, that kind of analyzes what your strategy is, what your rules are. You can have this sit on top of whenever you want to trade. You can also timeout feature, like let's say for example, you're taking a lot more trades than normal, and you're noticing that. So you can say, I think taking in too many trades. I might 5 minute break. And I do have a lockout feature where it prevents you from sending any more messages for the time frame that you specify. So it does go in 5, 10, and 15-minute breaks. And within that time frame, you can't send messages, analyze charts, nothing. So it does kind of force you to walk away, stop looking at charts. And that's just something that I usually would need for myself just because I do keep opening charts, trying to analyze, and eventually leading to overtrade. So that is just a feature that I added for myself, and hopefully it can be useful two others too. So, I mean, if Snapchart helps even avoid one forced trade, it did its job. So, thank you for watching, guys. Give Snapchart a try, and let me know. Thanks.